What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Uber here, coming at you guys with another edition of a Call of Duty cast on my channel here. So it's been a while just because my main PC's been down and my laptop, in terms of casting, it's been a little bit screwy whenever I've been doing stuff in game. I think my problem was that I wasn't running OBS as an administrator. I don't know, things are jank as shit, but that's okay. So today we have Houston Spartans Red against Blisk Esports. So currently I'm understanding that Blisk is going to be they're going to be Team 1, but either way, I have the maps for today, so I don't have a specialty graphic, I'm just going to let you guys know. But we have Sake for map 1, map 2 is going to be Hacienda, and then Den is going to be our overload map for today for map 3. And if it does go the distance to maps 4 and 5, it's going to end up being Colossus Hardpoint for map 4. And then finally, if it goes to game 5, a Raid Search and Destroy. So we got ourselves a pretty good matchup for today in terms of scoring. Currently right now, as it stands, Houston Spartans Red is 1-1 with a 4-3 map win-loss record, and Blisk is actually right below them, 1-1 with a 5-4 map win-loss record. So the Houston currently top 4 teams in each pool move on, and currently Houston is in the 4th position and Blisk is at 5. So this very well could determine who's going to have the edge when it comes to the playoff contention spot, that number 4 spot. There are also going to be some wild card spots available too, but if you're going off the traditional top 4 in each pool move on, this is a critical matchup for both of these rosters. So we're going to see what they are able to do today. Otherwise, we are going to be jumping right into the action here momentarily. Be sure to let me know how you guys are feeling in chat. Who's rooting for who? Like I said, we got Houston Spartans Red versus Blisk. Alright, so here we go. We're going to be loading up here. If it's a little bit jank, I'm sorry. That's just how I roll, baby. I am the king of jank. Oh, also the king of gas today. Hope you guys can't hear that on stream. Good God, I'm freaking gassing out my family. They're all dying. Let's see if this works. Oh, love you too, babe. Alright, so let's see here. So, and there we go. Look at that, folks. Did that actually work? It did. Okay. Looks like everything is good for the most part. Thank you. Alright. So there we go. So we have Blisk Esports on the left, and we have Houston Spartans Red on the right. Put in your predictions. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is holding up pretty decently. If there are any audio errors or anything like that, I will thank you and love you forever. I'm going to change this so that way it's... I do love you forever, babe. Crap, what was it again? Oh, there we go. Perfect. We want to make that mono. Turn that down just slightly. Alright, there we go. Boom! You gotta love amateur Call of Duty. Alright, so as I was messing around with stuff, it looks like Houston Spartans Red currently up just by a few points, but Devin is frosty. From the side of Blisk Esports is going to be on the point here. This P2... it can get pretty spicy pretty quick, especially if you have the right spawns, which number 3, Hyper, not knowing, finally does find Laza from Houston Spartans. Hyper with that AR in hand, trying to get that anchor position, watching the flame, watching the cross, finds one, get a couple more flying up. Hyper choosing to back away. We have number 7, Laza again, trying to go up the middle, gets taken down. Slide, TTV, trying to pistol whip with that Jaeger, gets taken down, but still K-pop with K or C-A-E. I like that a lot. Gonna be the one from the side of Houston Spartans. Ooh, unfortunately, missing some shots. Gets taken down. Pretty decisively here. Momo gets his kill with only 3 HP. Gets the kill needed to be able to lock down spawns. Be able to get some stuff going for his team. Blisk Esports. Up over 40 points right now. Still early in the game though, folks. Definitely if you're a fan of Houston Spartans, this game is not over yet. That lady ain't singing. Not yet. But still 83-22 here in this first set of rotations. Hyper on the flank finds one. Currently 11-3. Maria's got the gunny all warmed up and ready to go. 3 HP again to his name. Houston Spartans red. Having a little bit of a difficult time trying to find themselves here. Teammate comes in, but still, the running and gunning of Hyper definitely being a big difference here in this map 1 so far. Here we go, Houston Spartans red. Nobody on the hill. They choose to try to get those spawns pushed out just a little bit. Number 4, X. Hyper gonna use that cruise or the Hellstorm right away. So Houston Spartans having the numbers on hill, deciding to try to fight for those spawns. Kind of certainly bites into the gas, but they're not able to get anything going. Frosty with a double. Hyper getting the triple alongside Brophy going there. Last man standing, maybe able to do anything is going to be trying to find some shots, but unfortunately, every which direction, bullets are flying, people are dying. K-pop, last man standing, going to fall as well. A pretty interesting spawn though, Leza. Gonna be in the back. He's gonna spawn, but unfortunately for him, the rest of his teammates are going to get taken down. And Momo, alongside others, finally get taken down. Blisk Esports still up over 80 points at this point. Laser though starting to slowly but surely get back to the game here. Up 2 kills there on a streak. Gets taken down though, 6-11. But the sheer slaying capacity for the side of Blisk has been insane. Like, I mean, just looking at Devin Frosty here, 14-8, make that 15-8. Hyper, 16-5. X, 13-9 on a 3 streak as long, and now make that a 4. So if Houston Spartans red, if they want to be able to get themselves back in position here for this map 1, you're going to need to wake the hell up. I mean, shoot, before I even started this cast, I had to take a little bit of catnap myself. A little Einstein nap. It's where you hold a pen or something in your hand, and when you drop the pen, you wake up. And it actually is pretty refreshing. I'm not going to lie. It was only like maybe 10 minutes. My youngest was sleeping, and Garrus was on his tablet. And I was like, hey, you know what? I'll take a little breather. So that's how I got the energy. Plus 2, totally did not just crush a whole monster before this as well, so. I still got another one. This is the same. That's not, at least it's not great. And eat your cookies. Nice. Holy crap. 182-62. Yeah, let me tell you what, guys. If you are a Houston Spartans red fan, or just a Houston Spartans fan in general, you might want to break out the Jaeger or the whiskey. Maybe call Brad Paisley, sing a whiskey lullaby or something, because this is not pretty. I'm just gonna, as my dad always says, whenever he's having to broadcast a game where one team is getting their proverbial shit kicked in, obviously because of FCC guidelines can't say that on radio, but he says either two things: you can't polish a turd, or just because you put lipstick on an old pig doesn't mean you have a new pig, you still have an old pig. And there's no real way to say it nicely. Houston Spartans red are getting their ass kicked at the moment, but the they're able to get that scrap time on that P2 as we enter the second set of rotations. So number 8, Slime. He's been hanging out. Leza, unfortunately, with a team kill. But still, you are in a position where Blisk Esports can get the dub here. As long as Houston Spartans don't touch the hill, you can very easily win it here. You have plenty of wiggle room, but you have Sly alongside the Max from Spartans able to get in. So we're not going to have a 100-point club, so at least no matter what, you don't have to worry about the smack talking with that. Looks like finally Houston Spartans are starting to wake up a little bit. Perfect. Tom, I said thank you. But yeah, I mean, so they're starting to wake up a little bit. Now, if they come back to this, I don't know what's worse. The fact that you're coming back from such a large deficit, or the fact that if you are Blisk Esports, that you allowed it to happen. You know what I mean? But still, it's all going to be decided here, probably at this P3. Do have Hyper from the side of Blisk, going to be hanging out on hill. Reinforcements do come in. You have a split flank coming in, but perfect spawn from Momo. If you guys are looking at the bottom left of your screen, that's the minimap. You can see where everybody's at. It is nothing but blue. 15 seconds remaining before this is in the hands of Blisk Esports. You probably only have about maybe one more push. It's going to come down to this here, ladies and gentlemen. Slides flying in. The kills come flying in as well for the side of Houston Spartans Red. Got a couple of guys getting taken down. Number 7, Leza. He's got a very clutch kill. 13 seconds remaining. But if you are Blisk, you got to get to that new hill. You still have spawns for new. Huge potential play coming from Mason here. Oh, he gets taken down. That's going to be 3 down in the feed. Nobody is going to be even close to point to be able to at least stop it. And so that is going to be 250 to 144 in favor of Blisk Esports. From Houston Spartans there, but just unfortunately for them, Blisk are going to draw first blood. So let's see here. So I'm assuming they're going to be flipping spawns here. So we're going to see in just a moment how those things go. But I'm going to get everything on the production side all taken care of. I'm just going to check the map. Unless they're keeping host, they could potentially be keeping host too. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to get my stuff all squared away. When we come back, we're going to be loading into a Hacienda search and destroy. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
Legendary. I'm legendary. Yeah, you know. Yeah. I'm legendary. You know. Let's go. Out of the dust, a legend is born. Born for the game, born for the throne. Up from the ground. And out of the gates, I am the storm, I am the thunder, I am the eye of the hurricane. Yeah, cause I'm the only one that's born for this shit. Cause I am mythic, I was made for this shit. They feeling the rumble when I make you quake. Out on the earth, up from the bottom, onto the top, making it shake, yeah. I'm taking the crown, that's why I came. Cause I came to reign, know the name. Nothing can stop me. I can't be contained. I was born ready. I'm legendary. I'm legendary. Notorious. Victorious. I'm legendary. Written in stone. History's made. I came to rule. I came to play. Out of the rubble. And out from the dirt. This is my rise, this is my time, this is my birth. This is my legacy, I'm made for this shit.
All right, JD's and Littleman. I used to be able to say that a lot, but I guess not anymore. But here we go. We got ourselves map 2, Hacienda. A little bit of a bleed over from Black Ops 6. Not gonna lie, this map used to piss me the hell off when it came to search and destroy, but I'm also not a competitive player, so GG's. But here we go. So one of the members of Blisk is going to be taken down almost right away. So, oh, never mind, take that back. Laza from Houston, be able to find one. So now 4-2. Max gonna be able to get one. I hate those moaning sounds. Oh, Max just trying to find an opening here. He's still down though. 17 seconds remaining, 3-2. Push coming across with that AR in hand, trying to find something. Kamax though pushes up. The trade comes in, and then bing, bing, boom. Before you know it, it is round over. Get that one. Hoping you guys don't hear me eating, just smacking down. All right, so let's check in. Who have we checking in with? You know what? We haven't watched Momo in a while, so let us watch Momo for a second. There we go. So bomb in hand, in the hands of Blisk. Oh, sniper blocked. Number 4, K-pop. Are you gonna try to do the cheeky read from the lower stairs there? That was oh, he almost gets that kill. Bomb's still gonna get planted, so it's gonna be a 3v4 retake for Houston. Houston Spartans, Kamax with sniper in hand. Now 1v3 situation. Oh, he's hitting the arm. He finds one. Still 27 seconds remaining, so as long as you are, fucking up and working here like that, would have a chance, but you're just kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place there. There's not really anything that you could do about it, whether you like it or not. CX able to get some body shots there, and unfortunately the bomb was covering him from the other side, but from the flank, you're gonna be able to get your Tootsie shot off there. So all tied up 1-1. Got Alexandria Scott to Let's Go Spartans. Hey, we got some Spartan fans in the chat. Be sure to type in chat who you're rooting for. Obviously, if you're here for Blisk Esports or Houston Spartans Red, pretty sure either team will appreciate the hype in chat. So be sure to show them some love. Here we go. Kamax from Houston Spartans gets taken down. K-Pop able to find one. Momo gonna get the trade. So 3 life advantage, or sorry, 1 life advantage for Blisk. Bomb's gonna be going down over on B. Pretty common planting site, honestly, just because it's a lot easier to defend for the most part, you know. Here we go. We got a double push from front. This is where Sly is really going to have to pop off here. Oh, an unfortunate teammate. Momo able to find the kill, but Sly's right there. Oh my god, you want to talk about a breakdown. What the hell just happened? Blisk Esports shitting the bed there in a Herculean and biblical battle. That was, man, that's some push crap right there. That's something a bronze player would pull on ranked. I unfortunately don't have the POV as to what happened, but a huge blunder from the side of Blisk. It's going to cost them dearly there. So let's hope that that does... Okay, let's not do the ADHD knife flicks. Okay, guys. Holy crap. K-Pop's my dad. Nice. Here we go. If I was... the homie Invictus or Dre from Crusader Boys Entertainment, I'd be playing a graphic of some falling donuts. Something I absolutely love about those guys is, and it's definitely one of my favorites in the world, is that they have the donut and breadstick cam. But Hyper, we're gonna follow his POV. He's pretty far back, but he's watching the flank more than anything. Nobody flanking though. I mean, it is all nothing but front. I don't know how Laza got that kill. K-Pop though, 5 HP. Oh, you literally a butterfly could fart on you and you're gonna die here. But he's able to regen. Still 1v2 situation, 23 seconds remaining. Still a little bit of a potential, but unfortunately for him, gonna get taken down, and so we are all back to deuces. Blisk being able to make up for the travesty that was that Semtex last round. So, Hyper, graduating from... Oops. Forgot to put on the scoreboard again. Huh. Hyper graduating from a donut to a breadstick. With the sniper in hand, we got the boomstick out. Hard... It's kind of an interesting play. Hard push from Houston on that right side or left side of the map. Devin's Frosty is going to get one. Number 4, K-Pop, going to go all the way back to meet his fellow comrades in arms. K-Pop has no idea that Hyper is currently swimming. So now a 3v2 situation. 5 Hyper finds the flank. The water route works. And Blisk going to force a lead change. So a huge play from Hyper. I didn't think it was going to really result in anything, but that water play, he was able to find 2. Frosty finding the other 2 on the map, and that is going to be a 3-2 round count in favor of Blisk. And now they're going to be on the attacking side, so if you are Blisk, this is the moment to capitalize. This is the moment you need to get locked in and come out with an offensive win, because it has been so back and forth, and now you have the upper hand. There's a potential here. Hyper, no more breadstick. No more breadstick, no donut cams for anybody. Here we go. Number 7, Momo, gonna be bomb carrier for Blisk. Sly's gonna find one, he's gonna find 2. Kamax finds a 3rd. Frosty's then gonna reply with 2 kills of his own. He gets the bomb, 18 HP. Is he gonna be able to get away with his life? Oh, he's gonna ego chow. Not gonna find anybody. Before you could say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, everybody but 3 are dead on the map. Okay, so Frosty's still out. Oh, we get some information. Oh, no way! No way! Devin's Frosty. No ammo in the second gun. Able to get at least 1 more. Is he gonna get the ace? Currently on a 5 streak. Oh, he gets the information. A little bit of ring around the rosy. Devin's got a pocket full of posies. I'm lagging. Holy crap, guys. My heart can only handle so much. Man, Codcaster's taking a shit. And everything's just taking a poop. A big old poop. Here we go. Bomb's going to go down. Devin hitting a really long route here. We get the information. Devin looking for it. Oh, he's going to back up. And he gets the kill. Devin from Blisk completing the ace. What a round. Wow. What a round, folks. If it was a little bit cleaner. I'm getting so many dropped frames right now, it's insane. I don't know why my internet's taking a shit, but here we go. Looks like we're back a little bit. You know, my internet was just perfectly fine, and now it's wanting to take a crap. But hey, you know what? That's what we're here for. So hopefully things are looking okay for you guys. I know we're getting a lot of dropped frames at the moment, but it should go back to normal here shortly. Ooh, K-pop with a huge grenade. So last man standing is going to be X. Huge round. But Houston Spartans able to walk away with a round victory of their own. Well, it looks like we got back to green bars, everybody. Sorry about that, folks. Can I get some W Productions in the chat? Well, let's not do some flippy twisties with these knives, guys. My unk brain can't handle it. All right, back on the attacking side, Blisk Esports. Looks like they're going to be opting towards the B site. Pretty common area. Kind of interesting. All, like, 3 members of Houston in the middle. 2 members of Houston are going to fall, though. Oh, Slide trying to find an angle, but K-pop, last man standing with the AR in hand, gets taken down. And Blisk now 1 round away from going up in this series 2-0, folks. Let me tell you what. I know that my internet was taking an absolute shit at the moment that Frosty was getting his ace. But brother, go back in the VOD, download the video via like a YouTube 10p4 or something and save that for yourself, because let me tell you what, that was a huge round for you guys there on the side of Blisk. Put that in your kill feed, or put that in your reels, brother. We haven't checked in with Sly in a while. We're gonna go with Sly. Hellstorm comes in. Frosty gets discovered. So let's see if Frosty can get a kill with Hellstorm. Nope, unfortunately, not gonna be able to do that. X finds one. Hyper finds another, so it's pretty back and forth there. Hyper then finds a second one. Last man standing, 1v1 for the map. Laza getting really hyper aggressive. All right, so he's gonna go ahead with the plant. No way. This is gonna be COD timing. Oh, this is gonna be COD timing. Oh my god. Aggressive. No way. X. Huge. Bobbing and weaving off the walls. Throwing punches. Gonna be able to secure the victory. So Blisk Esports are going to go up.
This is my moment.
In this series, folks.
I'm taking the
Beautiful
crown.
kill there from X.
That's why I came.
Amazing
'Cause I came to reign.
bam from Frosty.
Know the
12
name.
5. Sly
Nothing can
himself
stop
even
me.
going 12
I can't be contained. I was born ready. I'm
Wow. What a series, folks. What a series. All right, so we're going to be going to a den overload.
I'm taking the crown. That's why I came.
Just that.
'Cause I came to
And there we
reign.
go, folks. So,
Know the name.
Sly Esports currently, or sorry, Sly Esports, Blisk Esports currently up 2-0 in the series. We are going to see if they are going to be able to take the series 3-0, or if Houston Spartans Red are going to be able to come and start the reverse sweep starting here in this overload. So don't go back, or don't go far, anybody. We will be right back in about 3 to 5 minutes as we get the new lobby set underway and I figure out who's on what side. So like I said, stretch your legs, grab something to eat, grab something to drink, and we'll be with you guys in moments. Don't go anywhere, folks. See you guys in a bit. Forgot to turn on my mic like a special boy. All right, here we go, folks. Map 3, Overload. This is for all the marbles here. If you are Blisk Esports on the left, Houston Spartans Red on the right. This is the beginning of the end, potentially, for Houston Spartans Red. And if you guys weren't here at the beginning of the broadcast, or I accidentally screwed up. I went live before realizing that I needed to put on the whatchamacallit, like the 30-second delay. I forgot to do that, but when I first started my original streaming with YouTube on OBS, you actually set up the stream first and then you stream. But because I preemptively started the stream, I had to remake the broadcast, but I was live for like 8 minutes, but it wasn't technically broadcasting to YouTube. So it was some stupid BS, just a rookie mistake on my end. But I went ahead and I made a new broadcast, but the original broadcast, what I'm trying to make is Houston Spartans and Blisk are both 1-1. Houston is technically number 4 in the pool, and Blisk is number 5. If Blisk walks away with a 3-0 victory here, then it's going to make their chances at playoffs, or at least getting into playoffs, extremely high. Now, there are going to be some wild cards in some of the groups, because of how little teams compared in the past have joined this season, but still, it's one of those things that Blisk has an opportunity here to do something pretty good. So get themselves up 2-1, and with a 3-0 victory, it would definitely mean disaster for Houston Spartans potentially. Here we go. So as I'm yapping though, holy shit, how did I not realize that? 10 streak. Don't hit the caster's curse. Oh my god. Detonation comes in, a 12 streak alert. Force slide from Houston Spartans. We're keeping that POV until... Oh, I ruined it. I should never went on him. But Houston Spartans red really coming out swinging. I don't know if this was their pick or not. But let me tell you what. A 13 streak? Insane level. Here we go. Hyper pushing up, finds one, gets taken down. Momo looking for an opportunity here. Gets double pushed. Device now in the hands of Leza. So Houston Spartans currently up 2-0. Leza just flying on in there. No backup, unfortunately, for him as they're all back at spawn. But Hyper's going to be able to push up. He gets on. Unfortunately for him, not enough reinforcements are going to be there to be able to support him. Kamax and Leza getting 3 out of the 4. So still Houston Spartans 139 and counting, currently up 2-0. K-Pop finding 2. Hyper, last man standing, is going to be there. Oh, and Momo is able to stop the bleeding just for a second. The device literally a ball hair away from getting another detonation. Momo electing to grab the device just in case. You don't want to leave that by the home front too long, you know what I mean? Here we go, Momo just trying to bait and switch. Got a pistol in hand. Eventually gets taken down. Sly 19 and 7. I don't know how to pronounce his full name, so I'm going with Sly, because I don't want to mispronounce his name. So if there is anybody from Houston Spartans, if you can let me know how to say his name, I would greatly appreciate it. We're gonna switch to display capture. Game capture is getting a little bit buggy. There we go. All right, there we go. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to. You might hear some desktop sounds, but here we go. Man, bodies flying, dropping everywhere, grenades blowing up in every which direction right now. It looks like it is going to be another cap for Houston Spartans. K-Pop currently 2 of the overloads come back. K-Pop unfortunately did not reload his gun, but he did switch to his pistol, which is always faster than reloading. There's patience. That's how the Southerns say that. Man, nice triple. Finally, overtime is going to come to an end. But yeah, Houston Spartans, man, they are giving her. They really are. They're wanting to get, and you know, like the thing is about a reverse sweep. You know, at the end of the day, right? Your whole objective is to get to at least a game 5. If you can at least get to game 5, you got a chance. A punter's chance is what you got. Kind of going off what my dad likes to say. He knows a thing or two about sayings for radio. He's been doing high school sports broadcasting for almost 50 years now, so that's kind of where I try to tap into that DNA of that casting ability, make it a little bit easier for myself. But yeah, like right now, it is just thoroughly Houston Spartans red in the driver's seat. Got double audio going on. You're gonna see some glitching on the screen. That's just GPU. This laptop's not the greatest in the world, so sorry about that, folks. But it's been doing pretty good, so I can't really complain. I'm just happy we've been able to do this. Here we go, yeah, Sly just shooting through Dojo. 3 are gonna fall though. So multiple members of Houston Spartans get taken down. Oh, a huge nade from Frosty. That's gonna be a detonation. And this is the part that's really kind of the big thing for Houston Spartans, is that this side of Den is just trash. It is so annoying to deal with. It is insane. And right there, being down 3-0, now all of a sudden, if you are Blisk Esports, you are a ball hair away from being able to tie this up. So boom, before you even hit the 3-minute or the 2-minute mark, you got 2 detonations. Zone X, pop the mute field. If his teammates can get these kills, you got a chance. Oh, a teammate comes in. Momo gonna capitalize on that. Sly finds 1, finds 2. K-pop gonna find the other 2. So Blisk Esports almost punching it into the end zone there, making it 3-3. Still plenty of time left though if you are Blisk. I mean, it's only 3-2. K-pop with the device in hand from the side of the Spartans. Already has 2 detonations. Stun comes in. Reinforcements to Max flying in. Unfortunately, not enough bullets, but that's going to be another detonation. Frosty, though, with a beautiful Semtex. Sly just locking in, going sicko mode in this map 3. 28-17. Unbelievable numbers coming out of Sly. Like I said, only 4-2 with 2:25 remaining. So statistically speaking, Blisk can still potentially get back in this fight. Laza finds 2. Mono 32 HP, just looking for somebody. He's the last guy standing for the side of Blisk. He gets cleaned up ultimately. Laza with device in hand, just kind of getting some information for his boys. All of them are gonna fall though. So Laza just trying to play his life as best as he can here. Oh, almost fell off the map. I mean, shoot, if he didn't make that blunder, if he would have been able to jump across that little gap there and be able to punch through that window, he might have been able to get in. But nobody is gonna be there. Yeah, no, Momo's gonna get a free cap. So, 1:30 remaining, only down by 1. Blisk still in this fight, and they're going to probably do what they did last time, which is get a train going at least for these next 2 detonations. The only person that's even nearby going to be K-pop, but K-pop with the triple kill, completely shutting down the opportunity. And then Sly with a triple. K-pop able to get it in the detonation area, and that is pretty much going to be the proverbial dagger in the side of Blisk Esports in this map 3. Houston Spartans, unless Devin can get this in. Oh, and he dies before he's able to make it. Hyper, though, able to pick it up. So quickly being able to get that cap at least buys you an opportunity to get it tied up. Momo with a huge triple. Semtex X gets the last one. This is it. If you're able to tie it, you're going to be good. Momo finds 2. The detonation is in. K-pop with a hellstorm of his own. Finds 2, 10 seconds remaining. Now, this is where you got to slow your roll. This is where you're going to be into a search and destroy kind of thing, where if you die, you're done. So you got to play your life. Oh, wait, never mind. That's old rules. I take that back. So, I take that back. That is old rules. So now, if you guys aren't familiar with overtime overload. The way it works is that one team is going to have a chance. They're going to have, I think, like 2 to 3 minutes on the clock. But you get a detonation, right? So if you get a detonation in 30 seconds, that means that the other team, when it's their time, they have only that much time to be able to get the detonation. So if, let's say right now, if a team takes a minute and 30 seconds to get a detonation, you're going to reset the map, and then the other team has exactly that amount of time. So it starts at 5 minutes, and then it kind of goes from there. We've seen teams get an overload where it's like, boom, 25 seconds, they blitzkrieg the line and punch it into the end zone. So it really just depends on these teams now. I forgot to put on my overlay. Don't mind me, I'm just yapping. But still, Blisk looking like they're going to be a pretty good opportunity here. Hyper going to pick up the device. Did he just get wall banged? Where the hell was K? Oh, K-pop was in the corner. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is going to be disastrous. Oh, my Lord. All right, folks, here we go. So like I was just saying, so Hyper from Blisk, 35 seconds. So, to avoid defeat, Houston Spartans Red need to get that device in the end zone within 35 seconds. If they don't do it, this match is over. So, now in the hands of the Spartans. Can they come up with the victory here, folks? Sorry, I'm plugging in my son's tablet. He's going to bed. He's having a hard time pooping, too. I know it's a little bit TMI, but, you know, I'm a dad. Can't help it. All right, so here we go. Houston Spartans only have 25 seconds. All right, Frosty finds one. Pop finds another. Oh, gets taken down. Just punching his teammates for good luck, I guess. So here we go. 10 seconds. As long as you're holding the device, I think it gives you an additional 30. I'm not too sure, though, because it's overtime. Nope, but that's going to do it. That is going to do it. Hellstorm comes in just for good measure. And Blisk Esports are going to be your winners today.
Yo, GG's, boys.
3-0. You can hear the GG's coming in. Hopefully nobody says anything stupid. That would kick my
GG's,
ass,
bro.
wouldn't it? Back out of there real quick. GG's, everybody. GG's. Backing out of there before they have anything stupid to say. Alrighty, folks. And so there you have it. Blisk Esports are your victors today. So that's pretty much going to do it for me for today. I think I might potentially be on main stage. I don't know yet. I'm still waiting on Crunch to get back to me on that one in particular. But let's see here. So yeah, I might potentially be casting, but I might even have another one for Blisk actually in a little bit too. So everything's just kind of up in the air at the moment, but I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will catch you guys later, and as always, stay frosty, my friends. Have a nice day, everybody. Catch you guys in the next one.
Uppercut and a right cross, knee you in the gut now. Watch your body get tossed like a rag doll. Yeah, trying to grapple with Neanderthal. Yeah, but I got something for all of y'all. Yeah, keep my balance, I never fall.